everybody, this is Alice Steves and we are back in ClanGen. Now before we read what happens on the 7th moon, I've got a few things I gotta fix up. Dream Tough. You are back as a warrior with Canary Paw as your apprentice. I forgot that all females have to be warriors. So that is changed. Ibis Paw, I want to change to a mediator apprentice. So I'm going to say that after the lesson of mental health with Pink Buzz, he's going to want to help with relationships and stuff so that no one goes into like depression or super negativity. So I'm going to put him as the mediator. Dream Tough was a mediator for a little bit, so I'm going to say she was able to be a mediator long enough to tell Miss Star, being like, hey, you know, we have queens in this clan. You need to find a mate or your position as leader is going to be in trouble, man. So she's gonna, they actually don't get along. They wouldn't be good for each other. They do have some things in common. They share interests. And I think for the good of the clan, for the fact that she is leader and she has to have a mate, she has to have kids so that they have a deputy, because that's how the challenge runs, she will mate with King Buzz just so that she has a mate, because he's the only other male. He's the only male that is we'll do it for now. If they break up, they break up. I think she has a place in her heart for Guppy Zoom, and that's who she's holding out for. But duty, man, duty. And because we only have one real hunter and she is in the medicine den, we're going to the warriors den and we're gonna have them feeding the clan. Yeah, we're gonna have the focus on them working on feeding the clan. And I think we're gonna try to befriend Starling Clan, because they're the only other clan that worships a creature. And she likes that connection and she wants to at least start on that. We are going to turn off, yes, I already did it, mass extinction until we have at least 5 pages of cats, because then two legs humans are gonna be like, hey, like, this wasp nest is really big and dangerous, we gotta get rid of it. And that's where I'm gonna turn that on. So let's save these changes and see what has happened in Moon 7. Dream Tough is hoping for a big litter. She's moved into the medicine den, into the nursery and stuff like that. Cool. Did I read this stuff already? Miss Star and King Buzz gossip about drama nobody else knows. See, they have a bond. I guess it's just not romantic. It's platonic. But they'll do it for the clan, for the good of the clan, temporarily. Miss Star saw Canary Paw take prey from the fresh kill pile. The last piece. Dream Tough sees Canary Paw help a clanmate get unstuck from Bramble. Dream Tough does something brave with Canary Paw's support. King Buzz brings Plover Rush herbs from the medicine den for a headache. Plover Rush, wanting to help keep his clanmates in shape and ready, he woke Daisy Kit, who's going blind, Sand Falcon, Burn Kit, and Purple Paw up early for morning stretches. Fire Kit makes a snide remark about one of Plover Rush's friends. Ooh. Miss Star mentions that Ibis Paw looks good today. When explaining something, Canary Paw is surprised that Miss Star understands. Pebble Paw is told about Night Fox's bravery during a recent time of struggle. Night Fox thinks that Miss Star is very creative. Canary Paw points out that King Buzz's fresh kill has gone bad before she eats it. Ooh. Sam Falcon feels safe with Bone Kit around. That's cute. I wonder if she knows that Bone Kit is very observant and she likes the fact of having an extra pair of eyes, even if it's from a young kid. Scrub Smoke talks with Bone Kit about some clan drama. Scrub Smoke was scolded for something that Fire Kit gets praised for. He's a kid! Oh my goodness. Burn Kit hears Canary Paw laugh at a clanmate's joke, even though it was lame. Bone Kit hears Scrub Smoke laugh at a clan joke, even though it was lame. Daisy Kit admires Scrub Smoke's dedication. Fire Kit appreciates Canary Paw telling her that she had a feather stuck on her face. J Kit had a terrible dream about Pebble Paw. Oh no. Magpie Kit learns that Bone Kit struggles and is surprised at how well she carries herself. I want to read. Oh yeah, we gotta read what these guys are thinking. Miss Star remembers to eat breakfast to keep her strength up. That's good. Clover Rush is thinking about taking on a new apprentice. Oh, I wonder who he has his eyes set on. It's gotta be one of the male kids. King Buzz chases kids out of his den. Ibis Paw can't keep up with Canary Paw. Somehow has a gaggle of kids following. She always oh wait, no. Dream Tough? I wonder if it's because she's gonna have kids. Scrub Smoke sticks her tongue out at a mouse that escaped her pounce. Night Fox keeps watch over her clanmates at night. Sand Falcon acted bravely on a recent patrol despite her anxieties. Canary Paw is waiting to watch the sunset. Pebble Paw refused to follow her mentor's recent orders due to her own morals. What did Sand Falcon tell you to do that you did not like? I like the way that the art that I make on them is so vibrant. When I literally copy and paste the color, I teardrop the color onto the art that I make. It's so different. I think it's because it's from a screenshot on my phone. Burn Kit is pretending to be a rock. This is cute. Bone Kit teases Pebble Paw all day long. Daisy Kit is fighting sleep and failing. Aww. Fire Kit ate a bug. J Kit wants to know Dream Tough better. Okay, we can arrange that. Magpie Kit wants to spend time alone today. Okay, so we're gonna get Ibis Paw. Was it J Kit? It was J Kit, right? Yes, it was J Kit that wants to know Dream Tough. There we go. You practice your mediating. We're gonna keep saving because I've had stuff get lost, man. It's horrendous. Okay. Oh gosh. Just a minute. Okay, I just had to double check on the ages. So we're gonna have Pebble Paw and their mentor go on young adult is a border patrol. Who else is a young adult? Night Fox is a young adult. So they'll go on a border patrol. On their way to mark the far corners of their forest territory, Night Fox starts telling a story of their ancestors to keep every cat entertained. Purple Paw takes Night Fox aside and reminds her coldly to focus on her duties. Ooh. Okay, so the youngest member is telling the oldest member what they're supposed to do. She was just trying to entertain. Now, Canary Paw is Dream Tough's. Was Canary Paw supposed to be under Dream Tough? I believe so. Why do I feel like she was under Miss Star? No, she was always under Dream Tough. Why do I feel like she was under Dream? Okay, well, she's going on a hunting patrol because she's an apprentice to a senior adult. Canary Paw heads out into the forest alone, wanting to sink her teeth into some prey and have some time to herself. You can't catch what isn't there, and the prey today is much not there. Oh no, we really need food. I mean, like, we're okay. These two will go on a training patrol. Miss Star suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Scrub Smoke. It's really nice to just get out of camp and train, to have the space to focus and a good training partner to work things with. That's good. I mean, like, they could bond. I feel like Scrub Smokes is really trying to take control of the clan. King Puffs notices that the moss in the medicine den is getting old. He needs to go and gather some more. King Puffs quickly makes his way to the best moss patch he knows. He spends a bit of time slicing bits of claws. Blah, blah. He got some moss. Leaf Fall holds the last chance to stock up on herbs that will die off in Leaf Bear, and Plover Rush heads out to gather fresh marigold for the stores before the plants wither off and die. Plover Rush finds a patch of marigold, harvests its best leaves and flowers, and pads home, unaware of how much of his success rests on his talent for herb gathering. That's great. I hate you, but you do help. You do help. Let's save. Oh, look at Bone Cake up in the leader's den. So we got a few things. Not a super bunch, but we got enough. We got Dream Tough that is just hanging out in the nursery over here. Where she should be. She's in the warrior's den. Okay, let's go on to the next day. The next moon. I'm so nervous. With the heightened focus of the clan, 12 additional pieces of prey were gathered. Yes, thank you. During the gatherings, Starling clan leader describes driving off some troublesome rogues. Miss Star nods her approval. Starling clan relations improved. That's great. A litter of 2 kids. So cute. Dream Tough welcomes them happily and seems unperturbed by the lack of a partner in the nursery with her. That's great. I wonder who the father is. We're never gonna know. Purple Paw was climbing a tree and got a splinter from one of the branches. Scrub Smoke has gotten a stomach ache. Almost immediately after Burn Paw touches noses with Night Fox, he starts asking about when they're going to go out and explore the territory. Okay, Burn Paw, you're a boy, so you're not gonna stay with Night Fox. But, Plover Rush wanted an apprentice. As much as I hate the fact, I don't want that. Bonekit loudly complains as Scrub Smoke pulls her over to quickly groom her pelt. She manages to wiggle away and scurry off to the front of the crowd for her ceremony, where she is renamed to Bone Paw and apprenticed to Miss Star. Ooh. Bone Paw has gotten crinkle. No! No! Bone Paw, I love you! Watching with pride as Daisy Paw is named and given to Scrub Smoke to apprentice under. Scrub Smoke knows that she was a good choice. Well, no, we're going to change that, but we can give them to Plover Rush. I think they would get along better. This is ceremonies, this is to births. Miss Star wishes she looked more like Magpie Kit. Miss Star and Daisy Kit say goodbye, but end up walking in the same direction. Dreamtuff nods politely as Scrub Smoke passes by. Dreamtuff tells Night Fox she'll save her a piece of fresh kill. Ibis Paw reminds Plover Rush to grab something from the fresh kill pile if he hasn't already. Ibis Paw is such a good lad. Plover Rush was rudely awakened by Daisy Kit. I just said y'all would get along better, and here y'all are. Ibis Paw checks in on J Kit every day. Canary Paw and Burn Kit laugh about something small together. Purple Paw likes to sit near Plover Rush during conversations. Ibis Paw points out that Night Fox fresh kill has gone bad before he eats it. I forgot to check what Gold Kit was thinking. I'm sorry, Gold Kit. Night Fox talks all the time about Snapdragon Kit. Oh, Snapdragon Kit! That is an amazing name. I love it. Dreamtuff, you know how to name your kits. When King Buzz tells Plover Rush about a goal he has, Plover Rush snickers at it. Despite past disagreements, Canary Paw is kind to Sand Falcon in passing. Oh. Scrub Smoke knows that the advice Snapdragon Kit gave her will be helpful. They were just born. What advice could they give you? Daisy Kit surprises Scrub Smoke with something nice. I bet Scrub Smoke's just talking to the kit. And the babies are like, ew. It's like, you're right. Burn Paw tells a story to Canary Paw, and Canary Paw suggests how to make it even better. Bone Paw notices J Kit doing something generous. Daisy Paw and Night Fox heckle another clan at the gathering together. No! Bad influence, Night Fox. Stop it. Daisy Paw, Canary Paw, and King Buzz had a nice talk while eating. Fire Kit had been a little kinder to Scrub Smoke today. Dreamtuff yawns while J Kit is trying to tell her something. She's tired. She just had kids. Magpie Kit and Pebble Paw play hide and seek, but Pebble Paw supposedly forgets to look for Magpie Kit for hours. Oh no! The kids, the splinter, the stomachache, and green cough. Heckling. Oh wait, no, this is the. We did something good. Okay. We're gonna save. We're gonna look at the babies. Oh, Fire Kit. We have 2 Fire Kits. We're gonna have to change that. Let me see. We're gonna have to change that. Frozen Kit. You're bluish. Sure. Because we already have a Fire Kit. I'm gonna get confused. So, you're a female, newborn, pale yellow eyes, marble pelt, long fur. Yeah, we're never gonna know who your parents are. Who your daddy. We don't know your daddy. And you're shy. Snapdragon Kit is a male. Oh, he's so cute though. Oh, I want him to stay. He has sage eyes, speckled pelt, long fur. And he's also shy. Okay, let me write these 2 down. I just noticed that it says outsider roots. So, she made it with a rogue or a kitty pet. We'll never know. Let's see what they're thinking. Miss Star bats a moss ball back to Fire Kit when it hits her, chuckling at the wide-eyed kit. I don't know which Fire Kit this is. This is before the name change. It could be the little kitty kit. Plover Rush is thinking about taking on a new apprentice. You will get your apprentice. King Buzz had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Ibis Paw is helping a cat work through complicated emotions. Dream Tough is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Scrub Smoke worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Night Fox saw a yappy little dog today. Sand Falcon cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Did I write down? I don't think I did. I did. She is definitely afraid of storms and will halt a patrol when proceeding in one if she's part of it. So she is afraid of storms. So if we end up on a patrol with a storm, we're not going to proceed if she's on it. Canary Paw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Scrub Smoke for help. She relies on Scrub Smoke quite a bit. Oops. Where were we? We were on Canary Paw. Pepper Paw feels disappointed after a miscatch. Burn Paw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Ibis Paw for help. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. Gotta take picture of you. Bone Paw. You got a splinter. Caught the biggest mouse ever. Like, seriously. I want to see healthy so that I can take a picture of you. Daisy Paw has been training very hard recently. Oh, poor Daisy Paw. I feel bad for Daisy Paw. He's got this condition where he has failing eyesight. Gosh. Fire Kit is hiding from other cats. J Kit is pestering Scrub Smoke for a badger ride. Magpie Kit wonders how Sand Falcon is doing. Frozen Kit and Snapdragon Kit are snuggling up to the belly of Dream Tough. Cute, 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 cute. We gotta change the mentor of Burn Paw. Change Rose to Medicine Cat. You got Plover Rush. I'm gonna change your mentor to Kink Buzz. Because I think Plover Rush dislikes Daisy Paw. I thought they were hitting it off. And he doesn't even have a relationship. Oh my god. He doesn't even have a relationship with Burn Paw. He doesn't show up. Daisy Paw, we're gonna change your roles. You are also gonna be a Medicine Cat apprentice. And you're gonna be with Plover Rush. I feel like Scrub Smoke would pressure Plover Rush, like, take my favorite child under your wing, please. And he would do it for her. Oh my goodness. The other two are fine. I say two. It was just Bone Paw, and she's in the medicine den with green cough. Ugh. That's right. She has green cough. I hope she'll be okay. Let's take a look at what Gold Kit is thinking. It's chasing rabbits in Star Clan. And Night Splash hunts for prey despite not feeling hungry. Guppy Zoom is waiting to ambush Miss Star in WaspClan. Ambush in like a positive or negative way? I'm gonna assume positive. Oh, he's gonna be so heartbroken when he finds out that she had to take on a mate. Ugh. It's leaf fall. Okay, let's do these. You are going to be with Sand Falcon, who is still a young adult, so we're gonna add Night Fox with your patrol on the border patrol. Yes. The patrol finds a kitty pit who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. Okay, yeah. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing. The kitty pet seems happy to join the clan. Charles joins your clan. I feel like that's a male. Depending on his skills, we can have him as a mediator. Oh, look, there he is. Let's switch him right now. Oh, you're actually a female. Okay. Okay, with that name, I assumed. I apologize for assuming your gender. I'm gonna write you down, Charles. I'm gonna write down that you're a female too, so I don't forget. And you are a young adult. Let me write down that you're a warrior. Sorry, I usually pause for these things. Let's finish these patrols. Canary Paw. You're gonna go hunting by yourself. While hunting, Canary Paw comes across a rabbit burrow. The burrow is abandoned with no prey to be found in there. Oh my goodness, she's doing terrible by herself. Charles, you're ambitious in camp keeping. I think you'll be like, yeah, I could do this. While on patrol, Charles notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud beneath the canopy. Boldly, Charles follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, she demands the rogue leave WaspClan territory. Intimidated by her confidence, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. That's lucky because you're alone. You're gonna go with Plover Rush on a medicine. Yeah. Plover Rush heads out on an herb gathering patrol, searching for the evergreen, ever-reliable horsetail to harvest for the herb stores. Daisy Paw trots after him, asking him why horsetail grows so weirdly without leaves. Plover Rush is distracted today, and it affects his work. The patrol is unsuccessful, and Daisy Paw looks up at him with disappointment. Ugh. Let's do this. During an odd moment of downtime, Scrubsmoke asks Miss Star if she thinks she's a good teacher. Ooh. The conversation dies off awkwardly as Miss Star refuses to give Scrubsmoke an answer. Ooh. They really don't get along. In the crisp, cool air of a leaf fall morning, it should be easy to find wild garlic by scent. Kinkbuzz brings along Burnpaw to see if he can do it. The garlic won't notice Leaf Bear until it actually hits, one of its good traits that make up for its stinkiness. Kinkbuzz and Burnpaw are able to bring a good harvest home. At least one of them was successful. Let's save. And I think that's everybody's She's behind the sign. I think that's everybody. So, that was Moon 7 and 8. We'll continue with Moon 9 next time. See you guys later. Bye.